We thought we'd share a little bit about our Jetboil system today. A lot of people are interested in maybe purchasing one or want to learn more about using it. So these are some of the components. I'll pass you off to Jody about more of the technical stuff so that you can learn about that too, but I'll show you some of the things. So we have that skillet, which is used on this piece here. And I already unpacked what we make our coffee in, but you could also do soups, teas. Basically heats the water, and the pieces in here make it so that you can use it as a French press. And then we have this piece over here too. I'll show you. I like these cases. They really do kind of pack everything down so that it fits pretty easily into our kitchen area that we use on our truck. So these are the other pieces. And I did this pretty quickly before, but I'll show you it's really just that simple. You just pull those and then now you have your handles. This is the lid. And again, it has a nice little piece that you can lift it. If you're like me, you're one of those people, if it didn't have that, you might kind of be fumbling a little bit. The fine motor skills or trying to find the spot where you can pick it up. But either way, this is really easy. But it does have the little tab and it fits there. And this is the bottom piece and also the big pot. This is nice if you're going to do soups, stews, you need to boil something for pasta, that kind of thing. Of course, the two skillets. So you use them over the heating elements. They all fit on there. This lid fits on here, and a little bit looser on there, so you have to be careful. And now you're probably wondering, well, how do we use this all? So now I will go ahead and pass it off to Jody.
Show you guys how we put this together. When we get to site, first thing I do is take this out of here, like you saw Tara do. This has a link output and an input. So I'm gonna show you how we use it. Always put the input on this side. This is the regulator that came with it. So this goes in here just like this. And we just squeeze that in. I always let it hang down a little bit. I don't use the green bottles. I'll show you what I use. We'll put in there. It's a little windy today, so what we'll do is take out this windscreen. It's the reason why we have 3 burners, because sometimes we might be baking something, so we have an Omni oven. So in the Omni oven, we might set up on one of these burners here. So we'll go, I'm gonna connect to this output here, and then I'll connect to this burner here. So now we could be cooking something on here, or putting an Omni oven or something baking in here, or I could be cooking something here and here. So normally we only use 2 burners, but if we are baking or doing something like soup or chili that has to cook for like an hour, we'll put this burner in here and then use these 2 burners. This is how we make our coffee, our boil water, if you need just hot water for tea, hot chocolate or something. So now we hook this into the output of this one. And like I said, sometimes we'll just use the regular Jetboil Genesis and not the half gen. So we'll just connect this to there. And then to make our coffee, this is the only way I like coffee. Even at home, sometimes I'll use this. So it has everything you need in here. So I'm gonna put this together. I'm gonna put that in there. This is the plunger. And we'll show you a video later on making coffee. And this has its own burner in here. You can use the little propane ones that they have, but I don't like using them. It gets too expensive. So now we have a 4 burner system all within this amount of space right here. Is the heat, you can adjust the heat up to 4 turns. So some burners are hot, high or low. These actually have it where I could turn them 4 times. So if you come over on this side here, so to light it, I can just spin this around and then I'd click the handle. That's how you start it. That's it, and it starts right up. So this little kit right here, it comes with, got off Amazon, it came with the adapter hose instead of using the green bottles. This is only a couple dollars to fill up, So it's a lot cheaper using this than buying those green bottles. That's it. Turn this on here. All right, I'm gonna come over here and turn this on. I'm gonna flip this spin. And ready, click. You can hear it right there. That's how easy it is to start. Well, we kept chili cooking here. Coffee or hot water takes about less than 2 minutes for this to come to a boil. Cook the eggs here, the bacon here. Or normally we cook the bacon, put the eggs in there, and we could be cooking muffins.
Okay, so Jody gave you some of the technical aspects, showed you how to hook each piece up. You can see the full cooking system here, where we can make quite a bit of stuff here. Our beverages, and then whatever we're needing in skillets, and whatever we're needing in here. If you're bringing lots of people with you, you know, this comes in handy for your soups and stews and things like that. We don't use this hardly at all. We mostly use just one of these skillets. Sometimes we'll use two. So the big skillet, it's good for half of the package of bacon at a time. You could put that in here and get that going. You could then, a lot of times I just reuse this same one because I'll cook the fried eggs right here in the bacon grease.
What are you doing, Tara?
I'm getting the liquid gold for cooking later.
The liquid gold. She's getting bacon grease. She likes collecting the bacon grease to cook in.
Liquid gold.
Liquid gold, she calls it.
That's what me and Matt call it. Matt's not here this trip, but
No.
me and Matt call it liquid gold.
So me, I'll just soak it up with a paper towel and get rid of it. Well, I'm not a cook, so she'll reuse it again and again for tomorrow. If we don't make bacon, she makes pancakes, or I don't know what else she does with it. It's beyond my cooking abilities.
If you're brave and you do the bacon grease thing, you could do that. Or you can come over here and with some other kind of low-cal, low-fat spray or whatnot, you can make your eggs over here while the bacon's finishing up there. You can do your pancakes. We like to do things like tacos. We'll make soft tacos, so we'll just have some chicken that I'll go ahead and do in one of these. Might have rice with it. We might just have some beans with it. Kind of depends on what we're feeling like. Sometimes we just have fruit, or I do. Jody doesn't really love fruit, but fruit or raw veg you can have with it. There are lots of things that we've made at camp that we can share with you. So there's the chicken. It has garlic powder, onion powder, and Cajun seasoning and black pepper. And of course they were done in the liquid gold, otherwise known as bacon grease, from this morning's bacon that we made. Flip these, let the other side go now. And then I'll do that one, and then I'll put them back in. I'll add some teriyaki, and then we'll serve them with the pineapple. Thank you for joining us again. We're delivering these to you on Sunday nights. We appreciate your likes, shares, and subscriptions, and we truly enjoy your tips and other comments. If you liked getting info on this cooking gear, check out our videos featuring other gear we use at camp.